What heart these boys have. I should say gentlemen.
So they rest between rounds 7 and 8.
Put him asleep, bro. Put him asleep. Put him asleep. Put him asleep.
It is the kind of fight everybody expected and wanted. Round 8, scheduled for 15.
Pryor's corner just gave him an admonition. They said, put him to sleep. This looks like it's going to be the key round.
Furious exchange as the round began. Arguello landed with a left to the head of Pryor.
Beautiful. Arguello's come to life. But nothing seems to affect Pryor.
A low blow by Arguello. But Steele didn't see it, apparently. The crowd continues to exhort Alexis Arguello.
Great.
I tell you, Pryor really has a right to be a little annoyed because he has been hit several times low, and the referee has failed to admonish him on that. He seems to be, the referee seems to be perhaps at the wrong. We see it here, but at his angle, we couldn't see it.
And there was some headbutting going on, too, in that last sequence.
Punch away out. Protect yourself out there.
Right uppercut by Arguello to the midsection of Pryor.
Tremendous comeback in this round by Arguello.
He's got Pryor against the rope.
And Pryor is laughing and holding. That's bad.
Watch the low blows, says Richard Steele.
It was Pryor who was holding behind the head. He's penalizing Arguello.
Penalizing for the fouls, and the crowd booing.
And actually it was Pryor who was doing the holding around the head.
Some debris thrown into the ring now by members of the crowd.
This is one of Arguello's, so far, best rounds.
No question.
It's difficult to keep up that pace, but if he could, he should keep it up. Pryor is slowed down, and he's being tagged with the left. He's being tagged with everything now.
Those left jabs are penetrating by Arguello. Combination by Pryor, but slipping off Arguello's head.
Don't push.
No pushing, says Richard Steele. Pryor still looking very confident.
Nothing seems to faze him, Steve. He's taken some punishment in this round, and nothing happens to him.
There was a heavy right by Pryor to the head of Arguello. It snapped his head.
There's an awful lot of dirt going on, but really, it's not intentional. It's the heat of the fight, and not the heat of the weather. I'm talking about the intensity of this fight.
The heat combined with the lights makes it unbelievably hot. We'll take a look at action from the beginning of the round, the aggressiveness on the part of this man, Aaron Pryor.
Oh, they really came out in this round. We thought it would never go the end of this round, really. It's really a relentless round on the part of Aaron Pryor. He keeps coming in, and Arguello is scoring beautifully, despite the fact that Pryor keeps coming in.
Now watch in contrast as Arguello comes back.
Arguello is very effective with the right cross, the left uppercut. Everything is working for him now. If he could keep up this pace, he has a chance. He has an awful lot to overcome with 2 knockdowns, however.
Alexis Arguello airing it out.
Arguello has a tremendous left hook and a left hook uppercut. When it lands, it really hurts.
Mantén tus manos arriba.
Round number 9 scheduled for 15 as Arguello comes out to meet Pryor. What, in your opinion, does Arguello have to do to overpower Pryor and take this fight?
Well, I tell you, the only way he can do it is by knocking him out, because Pryor has the advantage of 2 knockdowns. And that's about the only way he can do it. We did say earlier on top of the show, we thought it would end in the middle rounds, or possibly could, and it could possibly go the distance.
The continual cautioning of don't push to Aaron Pryor.
Pryor is on the attack, but he's getting hit also while he's attacking.
Don't push him. Watch your hand. Step back to him. Break.
Aaron Pryor moving in on Alexis Arguello, but Arguello able to slip those punches.
Now, Pryor threw another illegal punch. It was a right flicking punch, which he should have been admonished on that also.
Right uppercut by Arguello, but Pryor has that hard belly. Arguello opening up, but Pryor is in too close, and Arguello can't get those punches off.
So far, what we said it was going to be a tremendous rematch. We compared it with the rematches of yesteryear, and it's holding true.
It is living up to its billing, no question about it. Combination by Aaron Pryor, but Arguello sustaining it. Toe-to-toe. This war continues.
I would really like to see Arguello back off just a little bit, do a little dancing on the outside, muster up some strength and come back in, really. He just keeps coming in. He's very effective, but he's also getting hit.
Well, before the fight, he said that lateral movement would be critical on his part, but he is staying right with Aaron Pryor.
They said early in the day that Pryor was not in top shape, but he has to be in the best shape of his life to go at this pace. Arguello hit him again below the belt.
Well, we mentioned that Arguello has been knocked down 2 times. Pryor has registered 25 consecutive knockouts. Keep in mind, a knockout percentage of .939, highest in his weight division. That's highest in the history of the 140-pound division as round 9 is closing down.
Just look at Pryor, the way he just keeps coming in, just keeps throwing punches steadily. Never tires. Not too much finesse, however.
Aaron Pryor, who possesses a seemingly inexhaustible supply of energy. You wonder where it comes from. Incredible.
Straight left hand. Keep working. More wing. A short shot. Every time you shoot, chocolate. Push him right back up inside with both hands.
A sequence of punches by the brawling Aaron Pryor.
That is really a sequence of punches. He went back to his corner wondering how Arguello can take this kind of punishment and still stay in there.
Ahora, muchachos. Afuera. Hasta que toque, hasta que toque. Ganchos y derechos al cuello. Open.
So we have reached round 10, scheduled for 15, the WBA Junior Welterweight Championship. It has been a dandy.
Arguello's right eye, the bottom of his right eye is swollen, and it looks like it's very, very irritated. His skin is very, very red. He's been vulnerable to that Pryor right cross all evening. There it is again.
Combination by Pryor. Pryor cobbles Arguello.
Arguello's eye is swollen now. He's taking a tremendous repeat head punishment.
Another right cross dished out by Aaron Pryor. And these are taking their toll against Arguello.
Pryor never seems to go to the body. He's always going to the head. He's a head hunter. You notice that, Steve? All to the head, nothing on the inside.
And Arguello's eyes, the area around the eyes are beginning to swell and bruise, puff up.
What tremendous heart Arguello has, really. Any other fighter would have been out of this by this time.
He is living up to what he said. I'll tell you, putting the last drop of his blood into this fight.
That Pryor is certainly a tremendous fighter. I'll tell you, he's got more stamina, and he keeps coming back. Where he gets it from, I don't know.
Here goes Pryor again. Oh, what an uppercut. uppercut to the chin of Arguello. Arguello's in trouble. He's down. He's down on his right knee, and he goes to the seat of his pants.
He's had it. Arguello, I'm sorry to say, doesn't look too good. His eye is hurting him. And he's staying down.
That's it. It's all over. It's all over. Aaron Pryor retains his WBA Junior Welterweight Championship for the 8th time. We're getting the time, 1:48 of the 10th round. Aaron Pryor, the fighter of the year, has done it again.
Arguello, Steve, made no effort to get up. He knew he was a beaten fighter. He just kind of motioned up that was it. He had enough. He looked at the referee counting him, and he acknowledged that was enough.
It is bedlam in the ring right now. Aaron Pryor, now 34-0 with 32 knockouts. We'll take a look at the replays of the finishing blows by Pryor.
Pryor is on constant attack like he's been all night. He gave Arguello a tremendous lot of head punishment, but Arguello was valiant. He goes down, but he continues to take this unusual punishment. And that left uppercut really hurt Arguello. You could see that his mouthpiece was really displaced. You can see the way his face is grimacing. You can see he wasn't really hit. We couldn't see, but it looked like a right uppercut did it. And Arguello was very, very sad, and this is the way his career probably will end.
Yes, indeed. We may have seen the end of a brilliant 15-year career that began in 1968. Alexis Arguello going down for the third time. The third time he didn't get up. He just sat there, could not move. He was like just comatose, couldn't move. And there he goes. Off that blistering attack by Aaron Pryor. Let's go up to the ring announcer, Chuck Hull, for the official word.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time, 1 minute, 48 seconds of the 10th round. The winner by a knockout and still the WBA World Champion in the Junior Welterweight Division, Aaron the Hawk Pryor.
So the beat goes on for the Hawk.